China's digital yuan is edging ever closer to a nationwide rollout, with banks, airports, and provinces looking to boost their adoption efforts following last month's Winter Olympics and ahead of the Paralympic Winter Olympics. The Paralympics begins on March 4th, and overseas attendees will again be invited to make use of the digital CNY at Olympic venues in the capital Beijing and other parts of the country hosting events. But media outlets in the country hinted that the pilot is looking yet further ahead, with multiple Chinese provinces making multiple mentions of digital CNY in their latest 5-year plans. JRJ reported that in a raft of new, economic development-focused 5-year plans, the 14th such iterations since the People's Republic of China was founded, the digital yuan was mentioned on more than one occasion by more than 10 provinces and cities. Henan Province, for instance, wrote of its eye. Meanwhile, small and medium-sized Chinese banks appear to be throwing themselves into digital CNY business with great gusto. Earlier this year, 2 smaller financial institutions announced that they would no longer handle banknotes and coins, and would focus their efforts almost entirely on e-CNY business. The China Business Network, via East Money, reported that a number of urban commercial banks have recently begun cooperation efforts with major domestic banks, most of which have been working with PBoC on the pilot for several years. The report explained that these efforts included a project that will see Chinese financial institutions co-build a digital CNY app-sharing platform, likely an interoperability network that would allow the already numerous digital CNY wallet and app offerings to be used on a cross-platform basis. Bank shareholders have also spoken about their institution's work in the development of digital CNY applications. Banks including the Bank of Sichuan have hired software firms to help them build interoperability solutions, while a financial expert and professor at Beijing's Renmin University of China was quoted as explaining that many smaller banks have now combined their digital CNY adoption drives with the e-CNY's nationwide rollout may still be some time off, but liftoff could be much closer. YNet wrote that Beijing has signed off on a plan that will see a number of major airports cooperate on a digital CNY-powered initiative that will build on the capital's experience of building a payments there.